St. Francis Xavier Elementary is a 3-year-old preschool program through 6th grade program as well. And in conversations with many of our parents, I find that there are multiple reasons why they send their children to Xavier. 1, the family atmosphere. 2, faith infused through all their subjects and opportunities to talk about faith and grow in their faith. And 3, the high academic standards that we have here at Xavier. And 4, our before and after care program that we provide for our young families.
I'm thankful to go to Xavier because I have friends.
I'm thankful to go to Xavier because you get to go into a room that's not very cramped.
I'm a former student of Xavier and Beckman. I then went on to co-college to receive my education degree and become a teacher. I have just always loved school. A lot of that is because of the wonderful teachers I had when I was here at Xavier.
This community in so many ways was built on this parish and on this school. And you can sense it when you're here. The feeling of community, the feeling of being part of this large extended family.
I'm thankful to go to Xavier because I have nice friends. I like my classmates because they help us and because they can help us when we're sad and not feeling so nice.
Moving to Dyersville, not knowing anybody really, the welcomingness of the families that attend Xavier and then just in the community in Dyersville in general, but especially the families at Xavier have welcomed us open arms, our kids opened arms. They have invited us into their friend groups.
And my wife and I feel so blessed to be part of a community which is so centered on faith as well as success in all of these other areas, academically, socially.
I think the greatest strength of Xavier is the community, just how well the parents work with the teachers and how the administration is working with the teachers as well.
We chose Xavier Elementary for our kids because my husband went to a Catholic school and that was an important decision for him choosing. We loved the small class sizes, the family atmosphere, the values that the school holds, the academics that they provide.
I'm thankful to go to Xavier because I get to learn multiplication and I have really nice teachers. My favorite subject is gym because there is tennis rackets.
I like reading because I get to pick out books and we get time to read in the classroom.
At Xavier, we're proud of many things, and one of those things that we're really proud of is our academic success. Our students consistently score higher on standardized tests, higher than the archdiocesan average and higher than the state average. And we do that year after year after year. But we know that doesn't come without hard work. Our students do work hard. Our teachers don't stop learning. Since I've been here, our teachers have taken so many extra courses to improve their teaching and their fundamental teaching skills. It's unbelievable. They're a great, dedicated staff. They're proud of their test scores, and we are proud of letting our community members know how well we do because it's something we work really, really hard to achieve.
One of the best parts about going to Xavier was it really helped me come up with a good foundation of just loving school. I feel like I've always loved to learn and it's helped me become a lifelong learner.
My favorite subject is gym because we get to run around and play and then we get to play bocce ball. My favorite subject is math because I can use it more in my daily life and when I'm older. My favorite subject is reading and language arts because I get to pick out books that I want to read.
As an educator myself, the academic standards that they set for their students here at Xavier is superb.
Teachers make coming to class exciting. My kids love coming to school every day and they love learning at school.
My favorite subject is art because I like to do art crafts. My favorite subject is math because I learn.
Sometimes math is kind of fun because I'm kind of good at it.
I like math because I like to multiply.
I think a thing that sets Xavier apart from many other schools is how they individualize learning for each student. It's centered towards where the student is at and what the student needs in order to succeed in their academics.
The quality of education, academic education that our students can receive here at Xavier in a town of this size is absolutely remarkable.
Our kids love coming to school every day. They're happy when they come home. They always have an exciting portion of their day to tell us of something that they've learned new or done that is something different that they haven't done on another day.
We have religion classes every single day of the week. We go to Mass, we celebrate the sacraments, we go to reconciliation, we have out of dress code days where we raise money for charity and so forth. So there's lots of opportunities to grow in our faith here. And as we know, it's not just about academics, it's about the spiritual development of our students, the Christian character development that's important to all of us. And everybody here buys into that, and that's a big thing.
One of my favorite parts about being a teacher here is to be able to go to Mass each Friday with my class.
We expose them to adoration. When we do school masses that we always end an hour of adoration, they get to see benediction and they get to see incense and they get to hear the chanting so that Catholic culture becomes part of the normal experience here.
Thankful to go to Xavier because they have good education about Jesus.
I'm thankful to go to Xavier because I get to grow in my faith and participate in Mass each week.
One of my favorite parts of Mass is how engaged the students are with singing. You look around and everyone is just singing and participating, and it's wonderful.
Xavier does a phenomenal job at preparing our children not only for success in this life, but even in something even more important, with our faith. Because, you can succeed at life and we can lose our soul, as the gospel says, and that would be the greatest of tragedies.
They help plan masses, and then they serve them. They help serve funerals. They do reading at Mass. They sing, certainly for the children's liturgies, but there is a children's choir that does Masses on the weekends.
I am so glad my children are getting the faith at school. They are learning more than I could ever teach them by attending faith classes and church every Friday on top of what we do at home with them.
We learn how to pray in the math class and in the science class, that the link between our morals and our faith and our education happens here, and it happens all the time.
My favorite thing about Xavier is I get to learn about Jesus and God and go to church every Friday.
I'm thankful to go to Xavier because we get to go to Mass every week and I get to serve sometimes.
We feel that we provide a great foundation here at Xavier, and the blessing is they get to go on to Beckman, and it continues over there as well. So we are really blessed in this area to have a pre-K through 12 Catholic opportunity that just doesn't exist everywhere.
And I think that this gives our students an incredibly unique opportunity to not only be filled and formed in their human sense, in body and in mind, but also in terms of their spirit. So when our students leave Xavier Elementary School and they go on to high school and they go on to college and they become adults, they're really fed and formed in a much deeper way than what you can find in many other educational opportunities throughout our country.
I'm thankful to go to Xavier because they have great teachers.
I'm thankful to go to Xavier because there's a whole bunch of nice teachers and nice kids.
One of the other unique qualities about St. Francis Xavier School is our staff. We do not have a whole lot of turnover in staff, which we know from other schools that there is a turnover. There's a shortage of teachers, and not just teachers, support staff. And we have not seen that at St. Francis Xavier, which is for multiple reasons. One, many of our teachers and staff went to school at Xavier or in one of our cluster Catholic schools and at Beckman as well and graduated. And now they live in our community, and their children have either gone through Xavier or their children are currently at Xavier.
The students are wonderful. I could not ask for a better class. They come to school every day. They're happy, they're ready to learn, and their parents are very supportive of that as well.
I like my teacher because she is nice.
I like my teacher because she helps us even when we don't need it, and because she knows what we need and what we don't need.
These teachers, so many of them have been here for decades and decades and have just such a wealth of experience, not only related to education, but also to a lot of the families and the things that happen in this area.
I think one of the greatest strengths at Xavier is their staff and faculty. Their teachers are all welcoming, they're caring of children, they see other kids that maybe aren't even in their classroom that need help, and they're willing to help them. They provide support to the kids, and that's the teachers as well as the office staff, the lunchroom staff, the custodians, principal, everybody.
My favorite thing about my teacher is that she's nice.
They help us with math and they read for us, and then they pick a person of the day.
I'm thankful to go to Xavier because there are good teachers there.
Because every student is unique, every child is unique. And Xavier Elementary, the staff here, they really understand that. Year after year after year, we continue to see excellent support from the faculty, from the staff, phenomenal communication. They are just so receptive and willing to help out, provide their perspective, even giving us some ideas, even related to parenting and the age of our kids.
One of the wonderful things about St. Francis Xavier is our community support, and our families feel that. They know that our community members in our parishes, one, they're praying for our schools. We know that. They tell us that. The things they say in our community supporting our schools, and they know how strong our school is academically and spiritually. So they share it among community members, and new families hear that, and when they hear that, they come into our school excited because of the things they hear about us within our community. So we have that community support, and obviously there's that financial support from our parishes and our businesses and community members. When we have things that we need, we ask, and they're there for us. And our parents notice that our school, we're not sitting still, we're moving, we're always growing. And in many ways, we've done a lot of remodeling in our school. Our school looks really, really nice and updated. We've added new furniture in our classrooms, in our library, our gymnasium, and our auditorium. And so it's just been a great growing experience here for us at Xavier to know that we're just not sitting still. We are growing because we know our school's going to get better, and we're going to keep growing. And we want people to know that we're going to be here for a very, very long time.
Xavier has prepared me for junior high by keeping me organized and knowing where my stuff is.
Xavier has prepared me for junior high by our teachers encouraging us to try our best.
Why would you consider coming to Xavier School? It's going to get you closer to God, it's going to get you closer to others, and it's going to help your children really learn both their faith and their reading, writing, and arithmetic. Why wouldn't you come to Xavier?
Being on the edge and choosing Xavier over another school was a great choice. We're happy we did it. The community, the faith, the ability to experiences for the children in small classes with their faculty and staff made the decision easy for us in the end, and a decision we're happy we made.
I'm really excited to talk about educational savings accounts. It's legislation that passed 3 years ago in the state of Iowa that allows funding for private school families to attend Catholic schools, Xavier specifically for us. And it has benefited so many of our families as of late. And so any families that want to come to Xavier and felt like they couldn't afford a Catholic education in the past, that is no longer an obstacle. You are able to come to St. Francis Xavier Catholic School at no cost. And so we're excited about sharing that with everyone in our public so they have an opportunity to visit St. Francis Xavier School, check out our program, tour with me, get to see our facilities, and check things out here and see if that's a fit for their child. So anytime, any day, please contact me, Mr. Smith, at St. Francis Xavier School, and we'll set up a tour and a time to visit and show you around and let you get to know what we're like here at St. Francis Xavier. We're always excited to share and show off what we have going on, which we're very proud of.